integrals of unbounded functions, not to confuse with unbounded interval. The integrals of unbounded intervals are of type 1, and the integrals of unbounded functions are of type 2. So this is the type 2 improper integrals. Suppose that the graph of f has an x equals b as a vertical asymptote, and that for a fixed, f is integrable on the interval a to t for all t in a, b. They have closed interval. If a limit t go to b from the left-hand side of the integral from a to t f of x dx exists, we will say that the improper integral from a to b of f of x dx is convergent, and we define the integral from a to b f of x dx as the limits at t approach b on the left-hand side of the integral from a to t f of x dx. Similarly, if x equals a is a vertical asymptote, then we define the integral from a to b f of x dx equals the limits at t approaches a from the right-hand side of the integral from t to b f of x dx if the limit exists. Notice that the function is unbounded at these vertical asymptotes. For the first case, there is a vertical asymptote at x equals b. Thus the function is unbounded at x equals b, the vertical asymptote. And for the second case, the function has the vertical asymptote at x equals a. With the vertical asymptote on the right-hand side, or at the upper limit of integration, we would need to approach the vertical asymptote from the left. With the vertical asymptote on the left-hand side, we would need to approach the vertical asymptote from the right-hand side. The notation superscript minus sign in the limit indicates that this is the limits at t approaches b from the left-hand side. T approach a plus, meaning t go to a from the right-hand side. These are known as the one-sided limits. If the function f of x has the vertical asymptote x equals c inside the interval a comma b, then the improper integral a to b f of x dx can be rewritten as the limits at t go to c from the left-hand side of the integral from a to t f of x dx plus the limits at t go to c from the right-hand side, the integral from t to b f of x dx, although the two t values are not the same. It is better to use different letters such as p and q.